Hello and welcome to episode 64 of the Breaking Yarn podcast. My name is Michaeli. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and this is my podcast where I talk about my knitting, my crocheting, and my yarn dyeing. You can find me online at breakingyarn.com or anywhere on social media at Breaking Yarn. Today I have two finished objects to share with you, some half-finished objects of a larger project that I'm working on, a couple of whips, and a little bit of news. So let's just jump right into it. As you can see, I am wearing one of my finished objects. This is my Polka Dot Tee. I finished it. I will insert a clip of me wearing it so you can see the whole thing. But this is a Lion brand kit. The designer is LA Knits Apparel. I don't know if you can see my polka dots. But I absolutely enjoyed knitting this sweater pattern. I started it over the Thanksgiving break in California, and then I just finished it, so it took me a little bit of time. I'm not an exclusive monogamous knitter, but I feel like I finished it in a pretty good pace considering my hectic life. So yeah, it features polka dots all over. It has raglan increases, so this is a seamless top-down sweater, and the sleeves are very it's nice because you don't really need to like knit sleeves since this is more of a summer top. You just do a few rows to kind of finish it off, and then you move on to the body, and it's nice that you don't have to like then go back and pick up stitches and figure out what you're going to do with the arms. So it's super nice to just kind of get that done while you are splitting for the sleeves, so it makes it very easy and simple to knit, which I really enjoy. The more simplicity, the better for me. So yeah, this is finished object number one. I used Pima cotton. It's from Lion brand, and this was the colorway Dragonfly. I will put a link down in the description box for the kit if you are interested in knitting one like me. But yeah, it's 100% cotton, so it's very lightweight for the summer, which will be great for me and my hormones. I had a little bit of the yarn left over, and I thought it would be really cute to make like some sort of hair accessory or something to kind of wear with the pattern. And so one of my finished objects is a hair scrunchie, but I'm not sure I like it. It's a little wild. It kind of reminds me of like 2006 where people would wear really big like hair scrunchies. I got this idea from, or this specific pattern that I crocheted actually. So they're like individual little loops. This pattern came from my Libby app, which I am using through my library, and the book was called One Skein Crochet Wonders, I think, or something like that. If I'm being honest, that book has not aged great as far as like the designs that are in it. But it had this scrunchie pattern, and I just decided to give it a try. But yeah, I'm not sure I like it. I still have a little bit yarn left over. Let me show you. I still have about this much left over. And so I was thinking I might still attempt some sort of hair tie or something, like something that I can tie in my hair. I had started a free pattern from Ravelry that I haven't made it very far on. I'm not sure I'm gonna finish that one. But I don't know. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do, but I do have a little bit of the yarn, so I'm kind of like, should I just use it up to like have a matching hair accessory, or should I save it for like maybe a dishcloth or, you know, something else in the future? Let me know. Is this like 2008? Too much 2008? I'm not sure if it's like cute anymore or if it's like past its cuteness or if it ever was cute. I don't know. I do remember wearing like, I don't know if you can see me. Like, is it cute? I don't know. Is it not cute? Maybe I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I just used a simple crochet hook. For that, I have an ergonomic set that I really enjoy. I think I have it linked down in the description box too for you in case you want to check out which crochet hooks I like to use. But yeah, so I crocheted this hair tie to match my sweater. Not sure I'm gonna wear it. I guess we'll see. Okay, so finished object number 2, I do not have with me because I already gave it away. It is another Playful Palette Hat. This is a pattern by Julie Ann of Twin Stitches Designs. I used the same yarn that I used for my last one in last episode, but I switched up the color combination. This time I did my main color as blue, and then I just did 3 stripes, the same color, navy. And I am using the Playful Palette yarn from Knit Picks. I will also link that down in the description box for your viewing pleasure. I do earn a small commission if you decide to purchase something through my links at no extra cost to you. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. I figured I would just show you real quick the yarn. It's palette fingering weight and the colorway navy and blue like this. So these are the 2 colors that I used to knit that hat. And I made the child size in that hat. Isn't this a cute bag too? My friend Courtney just like randomly sent me this bag. I love it so much. It's so cute. She made it. She said it's very homemade, and I said I will cherish it forever. So yeah, isn't that super cute? Anyways, yeah, so I will link that yarn down in the description box in case you are interested in matching what I do. Okay, so I have a few half finished objects. I said last time I mentioned that I am making the Briochex or Briochex blanket pattern by Leslie Ann Robinson, and I'm dropping all my stuff here. And I finished, I think I actually finished 2 or 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, I finished 3. So this is the first one. I showed it on the first episode. I'm making a mess of all my yarn here. Okay, I am using my Pretty Twisted Yarns 2023 Advent. It is very neon, and I'm enjoying it for this pattern perfectly because I get to choose 12 minis for a contrast and 12 minis for the main color, and then I just get to make a bunch of hexagons. Isn't that so cute? Okay, so this one, I think I was working on this one last episode, so I finished this one. Isn't that cute? Okay, so lime green and pink. And then I also finished this motif, which I believe is the 3rd and final type of motif in the pattern. I am dropping this too. I've been saving a little bit of yarn attached because in the pattern she said to save some so that you can like sew them together, but I actually think I might change what I'm doing, and I'll explain that a little bit as well. And I actually just finished one more hexagon as well that I have not woven my ends in on yet, so it's a little wacky-do maybe, but yeah, So that's my next one that I just finished. This is the plain brioche motif, which I actually like after doing all the twist and turn ones. Oh, I loved it because I don't have to think as hard and I don't have to rewatch 10 YouTube videos on tutorials on the increases and decreases. Mostly the decreases. The increases are easy because it's usually just like a BR4 stitch increase, or it's like a bark yarn over bark, which is really simple. So the increases are easy, but the decreases, sometimes I have to look like, okay, which one is this? And I can never remember them for some reason. So I'm gonna have to get better at that the more I do it. But yeah, so I just finished this one as well, other than the ends not being woven in. So I'm up to 4 hexies. This is for the Adventurely Mal 2025 make along that my friend Leah of Leah Loves to Knit and I host every year. This is our 4th time hosting that make along. So yeah, I probably will not get this finished before the end of the March or end of the month, because I still have 8 more hexies to do. So I don't think I'm gonna get it done by the end of the month, which is the end of the make along, but I'm not eligible for prizes anyways, so like who cares, right? Since it's my make along. But if you are still working on an Advent project, this is your last and final month to get those projects done so that you can enter into the make along for that. So yeah, 4 hexies. I'm super proud of them all. Let's see if I can snag a photo here of me holding these. So I don't remember if I said I was in whips, but that's a part of my whip. That pattern is by Leslie Ann Robinson. Oh my God, did I even say that part? Anyways, so part of the Advent for that year from Pretty Twisted Yarns that she did a one-of-a-kind colorway for the main skein, and mine is this blue color, navy blue. I know they were all different and everyone got like a different main skein, but mine is a navy blue. Actually, it's the one I used for the contrast on this. And I was thinking, and please let me know in the comments what you think of this idea, is if instead of saving the yarn from the main color to attach the hexies together, what if I attached all the hexies together with the navy blue? I feel like that could look really nice, especially if I have a few of the hexies that have this as like a contrast, or if I have this as a main color at all. We'll see, because I still have a lot of really pretty colors to choose from for my main colors. But yeah, so like, do you think that would look good? I think that could look really good. And yeah, I might want to do that. So let me know in the comments if you think that would be pretty or not. My last and final whip, I shared it last episode, even though I wasn't sure I was going to. It is my Crystal Meth socks. So I finished sock number 1. I did a star toe on it because I just love, 1, knitting the star toe, 2, the way that it looks, 3, the way that it fits, all the things. 4, you don't have to Kitchener. You don't have to do anything. Like, it's awesome. Anyways, so star toe. And I did a German short row heel on this and a German cast on as well. And it has little diamonds. I was like, what is this shape right here? Little diamonds, but then the way that it like shrinks up, I'm obsessed with it because it kind of then looks very textury, like the crystal method that they used in the show Breaking Bad, which is what these are modeled after. And this is obviously my crystal meth colorway as well. Sometimes the blues don't exactly come through on cameras, on this colorway for some reason. So just as a side note there, but I am working on my second sock. I have the cuff done and the leg. I believe I might be ready to start the heel on this one. Yeah, I also need to figure out where I'm putting the heel, because I think, and I did like a lifeline on this one just in case I changed my mind on the heel, but I think I put it in the wrong spot on the first one, or not like the wrong spot, but just like when I started writing the pattern, it was like kind of in the middle of the rounds, and not like at the end of round 6 or whatever, however many rounds there are. I'm not even sure if it's 6, to be honest, but anyways, I don't think I did it in the right spot. So I'm debating on this one if I want to like just match them up and still do the heel in the same spot, or if I want to change where I'm doing the heel on this second sock, and my first sock will just be a few rounds off, which I don't think is a big deal, especially as my sample. But yeah, so I'm just trying to figure that out, and then I will start the heel on that second sock and hopefully have these done soon and ready for a tester call. If you are interested in testing for me at all, I always give my email subscribers first dibs. So if you want to sign up for my newsletter from my website, breakingyarn.com, I usually will send my tester calls out there first, and then I will pick a few people to test for me for launch day. Okay, I have a few future cast-ons to talk about. The first one is a brand new hat pattern by a friend of mine, Val Moreno. We are both featured this month, the whole month of March, at the Albuquerque International Sunport, which is our airport, and it's amazing. I was so honored and grateful that that the Drop Stitch Knitters Guild had asked me to be featured as a designer, as a New Mexico designer in their showcase this year. So we put up that display. I'm sharing the space with Val Moreno, and as a part of the collaboration, she created and designed a brand new hat pattern called Sunport Hat, which is the name of our airport. It is free for the month of March on Ravelry if you use the code AIRPORT. And she designed that hat pattern with my colorway Breaking Delphinium, which actually just restocked in my store, so it is available. It uses 1 skein of sock fingering weight in the Breaking Delphinium colorway. And I am thinking that I am going to knit that hat in Breaking Princess. That's my idea. I think I have, yeah. So the majority of it would be purple, and then you do kind of an assigned pooling type of stitch when you get to the other color. In hers, since it was Breaking Delphinium, it was like dark purples and blues into like a light blue, and so she would do the special stitch anytime there was a light blue color. But I was thinking it would be really pretty in Breaking Princess. So yeah, I think any colorway that has, I was thinking even Heisenberg would be really pretty because it has mostly black, but then like a little bit of green. I think that could be a really pretty option as well. You could also use Breaking Violet, which would be really pretty. Or I even have a Breaking Blue. It would be pretty similar to her sample for the Breaking Delphinium. But all of those options are available in my shop, and feel free to check that out. So I think that's it for episode 64 of the Breaking Yarn podcast. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time.